Back again. Dave is back. Hi, everybody. So yeah, I don't really have a plan for what I'm doing now, but we can look at some stuff. Not much has changed since the last time we did one of these like housekeeping streams. I'm looking at just generic stuff. This is my desktop. This is StreamerBot. If you missed the last housekeeping stream, or you've forgotten, this is StreamerBot, where I do... Oh, it's the throwing system's not connected. Where I do a lot of all the commands and things. Why is it saying the D&D timers are on? We go. Sometimes if I don't save before I close down StreamerBot, it forgets the settings. So yeah. It does things like it has a timed action that looks at both. Go with timed here. Bot timers. It listens for 1,200 seconds, and also to make sure that at least 20 lines of chat have been typed. And if both of those have happened, it sends a bot message. That's the homework one that I've got disabled now. Because previously when I had it on Stream Elements, you could set Stream Elements commands on timers. So I'd set one on like 45 minutes and one on an hour, but occasionally they'd trigger at the same time or really close to each other, and it was annoying. So now it waits a set amount of time and then randomly displays one. The new stuff I've added, such as the bad life advice and the critter facts and the sponsor, are all set up in the same way. When you do add sponsor, it writes to a text file and sends the message, it's added it. When you do the sponsor command, it reads a random line from the text file and then passes the variable random line into a message. So that's kind of the simple version of like the quote system. But the quote system is built in, so it has a bit more functionality. You can see these are all quotes. It says who added them, when they added them. They're all on Twitch, and it does record the category, but we don't use that information in the quotes because these all up to 75 are quotes from Stream Elements that I copied over using like a command loop, so that Stream Elements would say the quote. This would pick it up, it would add a number, and then trigger the next Stream Elements quote. Are critter facts serious or can be jokey? No, they definitely can be jokey. If I find this is what we got so far. The pigeon is in fact a bird. If cats could call you, they wouldn't. And then sharks are super smooth. I mean, that's technically true. Evil chickens lay deviled eggs. Nice. Yeah. So the critter facts are a mix. Sponsors are interesting. Some of them are pretty great. I want more sponsors if you think of anything. Bad life advice. Any meal can be dessert. There's the new one from today. Yeah. Great. So yeah, that's on that. I've got a whole bunch of chat plays D&D commands that I've been doing, so that You can set your own name and class and things. The chat plays D&D is going to be fun. Making coffee here, sure. Put some in some tiramisu. So yeah, chat plays D&D is going to be like randomly selecting people from chat who want to be selected. We're going to do it so that people play a character that is like level 3 to 6, I think I'm going to say. However you like, using all of your stats and abilities and things. But health is going to all be the same, just to even things out a little bit. So everyone's going to have 25 hit points. And then there'll be three players at a time. There will be an event story thing to work your way through. And then if you die, you will be replaced by a new chatter. So you can come with a character prepared, or if you want to be just kind of picked and then pick a random one, or like, you know, you want to be a dwarf but you don't know what class, we can do random that way. I've got a few different websites that do like automatic character generation, which we can use. And then hopefully that'll all run smoothly. If you die, you will be replaced. Yes, that is true. There's always more adventurers coming up wanting to take his place. Rosie! Satisfaction! Also, hello.
Row_Royale just subscribed. Twitch baby.
Twitch baby, thanks for the 9 months. Glad you're here. We're just chatting back-end stuff. So yeah, I can't really show you any of the chat plays D&D stuff because it's all on a different scene. Plus, to show you, I'd need to bring OBS over here, and then, as you can see, it then puts the OBS window in the window. So then it gets complicated. But yeah, so that's all going to be all synchronized. I need to make those for the different characters. Infinite OBS, yes. So I'm setting it up so that there's commands like class, for instance, where if you do !class and then rogue, it will tell OBS that you're the rogue. However, I'm using the same command for all 3 characters. So it will be the same !class, but in the command, what I'm able to do is say the only people allowed to use that command are in group 1. And then when I pick a new person, I can add a new person. I think that's in this one. Remove. Oh yeah, remove whoever was player 1 from group number 1, and it'll then read from a text file. I remember how I had to set this up because this is a little bit like cross-platform, because I'm going to be using ChatGod, which I don't know if I've shown you before. Hang on. I might spoil stuff if I show you things from folders. Somewhere here. ChatGod app. D&D. I can open this because the ChatGod app is going to be the one controlling people's voices. That's what we use for CEO stuff. This is Doug's ChatGod app, which is written in Python and therefore runs in its own little window. And I control it through. It creates a web browser based socket, which if I run this should just spool up. What are you doing? Yes? What do you mean you can't import voice manager? Why is that not working? Run and debug. Are you working now? Are you doing it? It's doing it. There we go. I don't know what that was. Are you working now? That might be working. Okay, so when that comes up, it's then. Oh, it's really hard to see. This did have a color behind it, but I got rid of it so that it was opaque for OBS. But yeah, so I can hit the pick random button and then, or I can choose somebody specifically and make them 1, 2, and 3, and then they'll talk. So yeah, this is what I will be using for voices and for picking the person. So the passphrase is play D&D ! Play D&D, and then this will pick a random person who said that. Select them to be each one of those characters, and then somewhere I also added. Oh yeah, this was learning Python on the fly with sticky voices then, or random. This will have sticky voices. When you're picked, it randomly assigns you one, and then it sticks. That's an extra thing I added a while ago to this. So this is basically what happens when someone's chosen. It sends the message, this person is now player 1, sets the variables to that user. But then I've added this bit that is open this text file, write the name, and the W means it will replace whatever was in the file before. Write the name to this file. So that's the way I found to get Python talking to StreamerBot, because StreamerBot uses C# and you can run C# code. And I was Googling for ages trying to work out how do you get C# to talk to Python or Python to talk to C#, and all of the ways I found were more complicated than I could manage. There was a thing about making it write to Windows global variables, but I couldn't make that work. So I found the easiest way was I can make Python write to a text file, and then I can make StreamerBot read a text file. So that's the easiest way I'm going to do it. So once chatbot ChatGod app has picked a person, it will automatically write to the text file, I'll trigger this command, which will remove who was previously in group 1, read the person in the text file, add them to group 1, and also add them to a global variable. And I have to do that for all 3 people individually, but that will be fine. Because it's only going to be all 3 people picked at the very beginning, and then it will be replacing one at a time, unless everybody gets wiped at once, which could happen. You never know. We'll see what they're facing, and that'll be fun. Yeah, I think that's all I've worked out for that. I just need to do these. What are all these groups? Oh yeah, this is this was setting up combined with this one. I've got a whole lot of images for weapons, so you can choose what weapon you want to use, and the command for that is weapon and then the name of the weapon. If you use the correct one, it will then appear in your hand. And there's weapons, there's ranged weapons, ammo, magic as well. And then this is like if your weapon contains bow, then it will make an arrow visible, which will be invisible in a group, but visible within the group until an attack is made. And then it makes an attack, and if I wonder if I can show you actually. I've got two versions of OBS running for Twitch and YouTube. Can I open a third? This might break everything. Everybody hold. Can I run 3 versions of OBS at once? Looks like I can. Okay. But then I can change this scene to be the chat plays D&D scene. Which might contain spoilers. Oh, spoilers. Nobody look at this. You can't see it. This isn't a spoiler. Okay, hang on. Where's the actual scene? I've got too many scenes. This. Oh, is it not even in this scene? Hang on. No spoilers, yeah. You don't see any goblins. Oh, it's not even that in that scene. I did it in. So I need to remake that in a different scene. It's actually on my regular scene. I remember. Okay. It's now not responding. Is there an inventory? There may be, but there you go. But the inventory will just... It won't be like loot boxes in that you can do stuff with it in your... I mean, maybe I could do that, but I'll probably just have images of items which then just like appear next to you. Okay, so this is the basic setup. Can I make this bigger? There we go. So as you can see, these will be the places where your avatars appear, which we're using Stable Diffusion to create images. Your health, your AC, your name, your race and class. You can see this is Jeff the Destroyer, who is a Dragonborn Pillock. And you see they currently have many weapons. There's all these weapons to choose from. If we just do one, are these commands active? They might be. Okay, so I think I'm still the only one who can use this at the moment. But if I do the command AC 22, that work? That didn't work. Oh, I know why that didn't work. It's because StreamerBot is currently connected to the small one in the middle is an egg beater. No, I think that's a staff, like a magic staff. StreamerBot is currently connected to the OBS I'm using to stream. I can tell it to connect to a different one, but that may break all of the commands. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I think I can show you without. So that's currently a fist. We can change that to be fist. Change it to be a battle axe. And then you've got a weapon of the battle axe. And then using filters, I've got some filters that move. So this is the attack 1 filter. There you go. So there will be a bad guy in the top left. When you make an attack, your weapon will attack the bad guy. Using just kind of these move commands. It moves the whole group. So if you change weapon, it still does the same thing. But let's say your weapon isn't a battle axe. And get rid of that. Your weapon is a heavy crossbow. There's your heavy crossbow. And the heavy crossbow uses arrow ammo. So now, and select that when I do a ranged attack, an arrow appears and fires. And this is set up for all three so that I can trigger these at any point. And I think I'll just be doing these with buttons. So yeah, but let's say you're not an axe wielder or a ranger. What if you're a wizard? What if you use magic? Why isn't that working? Oh no, this is broken. No, why have you done this? I had this working. Does it work on this one? No, they've moved. Damn it. Oh, I had like spinning magic sigils, but they've broken and disappeared. Because they've now run off. This is the problem with moving stuff within. Oh, there we go. Just needed to reset. There you go. Magic. And then when you make a spell, it goes that way for some reason. That is not the correct way it's meant to go. Why are you doing that? Well, I mean, that's... Can two people use the same weapon? Yes. That will be fine. because it's all separate. So yeah, I need to fix that, I guess, but there's magic. They're meant to move. There's also like a magic effect GIF that I made. Pew, pew. Like a spinny ball. Oh yeah, these all go at the same time, I remember. So yeah, I don't know why the magic is now going in the wrong place. I just need to reset the positioning on that. But yeah, spinny arcane runes. That'll be fun. You get to choose all of your things. Your messages will appear in a box below here. If you have items, if you like win items during the campaign, I'll probably just add them next to you. I will appear up here behind my D&D screen. There will be an enemy in this corner, and the map will be in the center. And yeah, once that works, oh, and then I don't know if you saw before last time when we were going through this, you can roll dice like this. There you go. 25. So you will be able to do that. That will be tied again to only the people who are playing the game. And once that's all set up, I shouldn't need to tweak it too much so that we can do it again and again. I'll make slightly different maps for the new campaigns, new enemies and things, but once it's all set up, we can do that, and then it'll be fun. Yeah, maybe at least like once a month we'll do Chat Plays D&D, and then I'd still like to at some point do the reverse, where a chatter at random gets selected, and then they are the DM, and me and a couple of other people are players, and you have to create a campaign on the fly with help from everyone else in chat. Wish you experienced D&D when you were younger. Yeah, me too. I didn't get into it until, I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago now. And then I still didn't really play until a few years after that. And yeah, there's been like, I've DM'd maybe like 5 or 6 campaigns where we've done like a few sessions and then failed to continue. There was 2 others, where one in person and one on Discord, that we got a few sessions. The one on Discord, actually, we ran maybe 4 or 5 sessions during lockdown. Maybe it wasn't that many, but that was good for a bit. That's where I had my half-orc wizard who had tattoos instead of a spell book, which was fun. Yeah. But yeah, so that's Chat Plays D&D. One other thing I was looking at today was the schedule for the animal adoption stream. This is... Oh yeah, I could show you. These are the animals that I have selected to potentially adopt, depending on how far we get. I don't expect us to get as high as this, but I wanted to be prepared just in case. So yeah, these are like some from British wildlife trusts, local animals. Fallow is a company that works with a whole bunch of other charities, but you get a bracelet and you're able to track a specific animal using that. So I've got a bunch from that. Born Free had a bunch of more fun animals like pangolins, cheetahs, and the WWF also has good animals to adopt. So we'll see how far we get through those. But then this sheet is... Oh, I'm hiding it. Sorry. This is what I was vaguely thinking of as a rough schedule. So we start at midnight. I do a general talky thing. We go through how things are going to work, and then probably before 1 a.m. we do a World Cup of Everything round. There's currently 3 World Cup of Everything, and then the final. But if we get through more before then maybe we'll have more time for other things. And then I've got some games. Little Kitty, Big City. Looks like a fun game. I'm going to try that. Zoo Tycoon. We can run a zoo. We do some animal quizzes on Sporkle. Regular quizzes. Chat versus Wheel is an idea I've had for ages that I wanted to try. We're going to do it with both sandwich and pizza. The idea being that I get a whole bunch of options for both making a sandwich and making a pizza. So like bread types, meats and cheeses and other fillings. Some that would work in a sandwich, others that maybe wouldn't. And the idea is that we make 2 sandwiches, one that is voted on by chat for all of the different options, and then we will make that sandwich, and I will also spin a wheel for all the options to simulate randomness, like roll for sandwich, and we will make that, and then I will decide, this will also be my lunch, but I will decide which sandwich is better, the chat sandwich or the wheel sandwich. I'll get a whole bunch of like wheel-shaped food as well. Salami, pepperoni, Baby Bell, hula hoops. I don't know. Hope we'll be able to eat it. Well, maybe, yeah. If I end up with 2 inedible sandwiches in a bagel, maybe, yeah. I will get a bagel. If we end up with 2 inedible sandwiches, I might have to make a 3rd so that I can eat it. Are you better cooked than entropy? Yes. And then same with pizza. And we'll do that. I'm going to decorate the cake. I think with a Moby Duck theme. Maybe like I've always wanted to do like a marbled mirror cake. Where you like pour the icing over the top. So maybe like a blue with white bits in of that. But then covering the sides with like wood or something. Or maybe you can just leave it as, to be honest, without something leaving the sides. But then out of fondant, we will craft a big, scary Moby Duck. And then I think somewhere around here I've got little Lego figures that may or may not look like the Longest Johns, and we can make a little boat and have the Moby Duck towering over them on the cake. So we'll do that, and then there might be a World Cup of Everything round happening whilst I'm still doing the cake, so that you guys have something to do. And then pizza. Chat plays D&D, and the World Cup of Everything final. These are like the two biggest events, so I put them last so that hopefully more people can be around to enjoy. So yeah, that might change. It might change before then. It might change on the day. But as a rough plan, that's what I've got. And yeah, the other thing I need to do before tomorrow, which we can maybe look at now, is I said I was going to do a Fallout 4 survival challenge where we start a new game of hardcore Fallout 4 with all of the like food and water and rest mechanics, and I'm not allowed to die. So I will have to be exceedingly careful. And if I do die, then I thought the penalty could be that I have to install a mod. But we can put it to a vote as to whether the mod is helpful or harmful. So every time I die, you guys decide whether to help me or hinder me. So I thought we need a selection of mods that are useful and not useful. I'm on Nexus, but I might do it in game because it doesn't have to be a lot in game. But I guess we can get an idea. A lot of these are like not necessarily helpful or harmful. They're just like different weapons and things. Bug fixing patch, we'll probably just have that one anyway. Storms. Because if they're harmful storms, we can have that. Improved map, that might be helpful. Homemaker, Christmas tree. HD overhaul, probably not that one. Better settlers. More radio, I might just add that anyway. Oh no, that's more quests and companions. Yeah, oh, this is one of my favorite ones. That lets you have dog meat and a companion. So you've got to have dog meat. Cheat terminal. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know about which ones are these. I'll find some fun ones. Fun like dangerous ones. Because there are some. I've seen them in. There's ones in like Skyrim where there's people hunting you and stuff like that. You always have to be aware of. Maybe we can find stuff like that for Fallout 4. You can be big, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Is I'm not going to do the console command thing that I had last time we played Fallout 4, because what we can do instead is crowd control. I've briefly looked at this before, not on stream, but this is... Oh, it's updating. It's basically a system that interacts with a whole bunch of different games and Twitch. It has its own like coin system that you can pay real money for, but you also get free, and you're allowed to convert channel points into their coins. But I think you can only do it like 3 times per stream. But if you get them in bulk, then it's fine. But I think you get like 50 free. But it has a whole bunch of commands like, you know, spawning helpful stuff, spawning enemies, that sort of thing. Which I thought we'd do. Are you updating? It's installing. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. He's one of the HUD and inventory ones to make it easier when you're filling up your pockets with a billion tin cans. Yes. Well, if I'll be on survival mode, which adds extra problems, like it makes ammo not weightless. So what I normally do is cheat and give myself infinite carry space and pick up everything. I'll have to only carry things that I really want. And there's also no fast travel. So it's not like I can keep everything back in... I was going to say Good Springs, but it's not Good Springs. What's the town in Fallout 4? Can't remember. I've been playing New Vegas too long. Sanctuary? Sanctuary. Yeah, I normally just keep a load of stuff there. But yeah, we will... Yeah, I'm going to try not to die. If I do die, install a mod and carry on rather than restarting, because otherwise we'll play the beginning of the game so many times. But I reckon there must be like... what about like... I was going to say apocalypse, but there already is, it is an apocalypse. What about zombies? More feral ghouls, zombie mod, zombie walkers, zombie dogs. Okay. Maybe we'll add stuff like that. That only lets you carry 4 things. Wow. But yeah, this is crowd control. There are a whole bunch of games it can interact with. It can't do New Vegas. I looked at that for when we had New Vegas. But I think it does Fallout 4. It can do Skyrim. It has Frozen. It doesn't want to respond. That's good. Hello? Is it there? Is there? There we go. Okay. So yeah, you can see there's it has sound effects, it has spawning enemies, autosave, jump scare, behemoth, nice, fast travel stuff. So you can do all of these things to me. Things like fast travel might be too much. I may need to disable them. I don't know, or just up the price on them, because if I can't fast travel, but you guys can teleport me anywhere on the map, that is a problem, because I will just die. But maybe I'll leave it in, and that'll be up to you to be kind or not, as you see fit. But yeah, there's like a limited amount of stuff I can edit this without upgrading to Pro, which is like $8 a month, which, unless we get really into using crowd control, I'm not going to do. Kind, no, judicious, yes, sure. But yeah, these are all the games that it has stuff for. Minecraft, content warning, RimWorld, Sons of the Forest, Red Dead, Stardew Valley, GTA Skyrim. But yeah, they all use a similar system of their coins. Of like classic games. All the Zeldas, all the Marios. Spyro. Pokemon? What can you do in Pokemon? Burn Party. Evolve. Fight random Pokemon. Okay. Give Master Ball. Yeah. Sure. Duck Hunt. There was Duck Hunt. How? Balatro. How would Duck Hunt work? Spawn Duck. Spawn Duck. Spawn Duck. There's DuckTales. I don't see Duck Hunt. Oh, they're in it. No, Duck Hunt. Yeah. What can you do with Duck Hunt? Add duck. Decrease ammo. Extend time. Fast duck. Shoot duck. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem as interactive as Fallout. But yeah, we'll have a go with that. If it gets too chaotic or we don't like it as much, I can maybe go back to the old system of using console commands. We shall see. But yeah, I'll find some mods. Probably only need a few for the first one, and then play it by ear. But yeah, I think that's about all of the behind the scenes things I've been doing at the moment. I can't think of anything else. Gotta catch 'em all. But yeah, just been prepping stuff. Oh, and there is one more thing I've been setting up. Is it live? It might be. Let me look up the command. There's one more thing I've been working on for the oh, this one doesn't have a command. Hang on. Here we go. Okay. Let's see if this works. I set up a command that is animal cam. Is this going to work? Give it a sec. The courage will pull us through. It might not have worked. Gotta catch 'em all. No, let's... Didn't work. Okay, let me try again. What if I specify animal cam squirrel? No. Oh, no, I see. I see what it was. It was over here. Animal cam. There we go. Now it should work. Let's try again. Animal cam. Give it a sec. There we go. Oh, it's a bit off. There you go, and it fixed itself. So I've set up for the animal adoption stream. You can trigger behind me. Hang on, I'll hide myself. These are the otters at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Oh, it went away. Oh, it changed? Why? It changed to manatee. Interesting. Yeah, so there's a list. Hang on. I haven't set up the command to show what you can do. This appears to be the manatee one. If you just do animal cam or animal cam and then an animal that isn't there, then it will it does a random one. I think I've got animal cam Africa, which is just like a plains cam, which might have elephants. Oh, it's nighttime. What can we see? Some kind of antelope. This is Namibia. The Namibian desert. So yeah. Ibex, maybe. What about animal cam sloth? These are all from like YouTube live streams. You can see it loads YouTube. The white bar is slightly annoying, but there's baby sloths in buckets. You can see one down at the bottom from the Toucan Rescue Ranch. Here's a sloth. So yeah, I found a whole bunch of these, and for the 24-hour stream, I'll put up the green screen. Oh, the camera's moving. It's showing someone who works there. Oh no, it's zooming in. Hang on. There's a sloth. It's asleep. Okay, yeah, so yeah. I'll put up the green screen for the long stream, and we will add that. I think there might be owls. Okay, owl. Yeah, there we go. Empty nest. Okay. No owls currently. That's too bad. But yeah, all throughout the 24 hours, you'll be able to just swap between cams looking for animals. We're all out of owls, yeah. Yeah, I'll try and alter the commands so that if you put anything else that isn't there, it will give you a list of things. Nighttime, they're out hunting, probably, yeah. Oh, there's a bug. You see down there. can see a bug, so that it's it's not just a still image. Penguin. Penguins. This is Monterey Bay again. Yay, penguins. This music goes well with penguins, I feel like. So yeah, this is one of the appeals of the 24-hour animal adoption stream. You will be able to see animal live streams that you could just see on YouTube anyway. But now you can see them with my face covering them. This random people observing the penguins. So yeah, if I'm on full screen, you'll be able to full screen it. If I'm small, it will be small. But I think when I'll have a setup where when you trigger a new animal cam, it will be like big for a little bit and then swap back. Good times, good times. Great. Well, I'm gonna disable that so that it's not there. It's not there until that stream happens. Nice. Fabulous. And then there'll be a bar at the top tracking where we've got to. Good. Fun 24 hours. Yeah, I hope I am fine for the whole thing. I think, yeah, if I can get through like the first half, I'm hoping I can switch my sleep schedule, because we're doing it. I'm starting it on Saturday, so I think like Thursday night I'm gonna try and stay up as much as possible, sleep through as much of Friday daytime as I can, and then wake up for midnight. Points reward to caffeinate me? That could end badly, because you can give me way too much caffeine. Yeah, and then Sunday there will be no stream. I will sleep. I might take some of the next week off as well. But yeah, that's how that will go. And I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for hanging around. Taking an interest in the things I've got coming up. I will return tomorrow for Fallout 4 Survival Challenge. We'll see how that's going to work. And until then, have a wonderful week. I will send you over to Lucy, who's reading Pride and Prejudice. So go say hello. Say how much you love Prejudice. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.